Ladies and gentlemen of the reptile hobby, I would like to present to you my redesigned reptile room. Here it is. If you notice in my other videos, things shifted a little bit. And hopefully my videos here will take a drastic step in the right direction on using my iMac to be more presentable with this type of background. So just a quick overview, if you see my other videos, and I usually shoot it from this perspective right here when I'm unboxing animals or most likely snakes, I had this big entertainment center over here. So I went to Walmart and purchased one of these shelving units, which I will do a review on soon, because there's some things that I think people should know about this if they're gonna look at using this type of model, which I don't remember on the top of my head, but I got it at Walmart, which fit pretty much all of my reptiles here. And I use this dresser, moved it over closer. I don't really use the drawers because I don't have enough storage space, and put another one up there. Making my workbench pretty much cleared out. I'm trying to finish up some artwork I used to work on to get it in the gallery to get sold. And then the entertainment shelf went over here. So I took out that big honking desk, which freed up a lot of space. So this is pretty much going to be, sorry if I'm moving around too much, my reptile room. Seriously doubt I'm going to get another snake, as I think I pretty much hit the head of, it came to a head of how many I really want or need and need to take care of effectively. So it was a lot of work, and some things I want to share is I actually drew out a lot of schematics or designs of each of these cages here, so I could maximize fitting them all in my new, well, not really a rack, I think it was called a freestanding shelving system. So these are some of the things I did, just design, and took some time, like the Exoterra large low, to try to get a good ballpark figure of exactly the dimensions of the exact terrarium, but also with the light above it. And I did some preliminaries. This is upside down. Preliminaries of the actual shelving unit if I was to have all the shelves ascend up instead of breaking it down to two parts like I did. And just use your common graph paper for that. Some other drawings there. So I was real, OCD on it, trying to get it perfect. So basically what I did with this is put all my Exoterra large on top. They're still using heat bulbs, somewhat incandescent, I guess you would say, which in a way benefited my frogs, because now I don't need any heat for them, because obviously you don't want to, there's Java, I don't want to fry them up, but I had the Exoterra light on the top. But now I don't need it because this whole room is up about 5 to 10 degrees. And so on the bottom I had these fluorescents I was using on top of the cages. And this is not the type of wood you really want to mount too much to. So in my IT job we use a lot of these wood small screws and screw them in with some zip ties, and just zip tie for cable management. It's better than just using those sticky tabs and putting them up there, which they eventually fall off. So I just put a screw through them. It didn't penetrate. I mean, it started to on a couple of others, but this is, like cheap particle board type of stuff here. So, and I like this area because it's a little high to give me cable management on my power strips here. which was pretty cool. I mean, it's not perfect. Still want to perhaps, you know, clean up the cabling a little bit more, but it's about if the animals are happy, which now I could just stick with ceramic 60-watt bulbs. Actually, these fluorescents do give off a small amount of heat. But right here, they could have the fluorescent full spectrum lighting. And this is Medusa, which I'll do a profile soon enough on all my snakes. She is happy in this new Exoterra large. Switch it from the 40-gallon just to screen top because I want to give the ease of you know, front accessibility. There's Passion. She's going to be getting the Exoterra large. I have it coming in hopefully tomorrow. So she'll be upgraded from a large medium to a large, medium low to a medium large. My other snake, he's back in here as Judas. He's happily back into his old spot. Likes to hang up here, hang up there. So half the time he doesn't really hide. He just chills behind stuff. Not freak out thinking he got away, but he didn't. So yeah, this is it. Still organizing. It's, I'd say, 90% complete. And my workbench has a lot of the stored desk stuff I had, as you could see. These are not tools, they're actual documents. I gotta organize that. But there is a caveat to it, because this was also a reptile room and also my daughter's playroom, since there's a lot of room here. Now my daughter actually wants this to be her room. She wants to move her bed in here, which just after I did all this redesign. So I thought my wife was going to be like, oh, we'll get rid of the snakes, your daughter needs her own space, but she was actually real supportive. Caught me off guard, because she said I spent so much time, which I did, almost a good 2 weeks between design and hanging all my artwork and getting things organized and getting my snakes organized and everything else. And it's not all for naught. My daughter, I guess she could put her bed, she's only 5, so she could put her day bed in front of this and call it good and move it out when I want to do some video shoot. Nice window there. Still got a walk-in closet, which I store a couple of things. But yeah, so you may see more kids stuff. You may see some of the pictures come down for Frozen posters or Cinderella posters or whatever the heck she's into. So that's basically it. As you can see, I got my reptile room the way I like it and the way I want it, where I think it would be most effective, utilizing all the spacing. And hope you guys comment and see what you like or don't like about it. It is what it is with the space I have. It became more and more spacious for my daughter's toys, as you could see there. Yeah, so I look to do more videos in profiling my snakes and showing some other tips that I learn on the way, hopefully just to share it. Successes, failures, we always learn from each other, and I want to stay real positive in passing what I've learned and find out what works and what doesn't work, at least for me and my pets and my snakes mostly. Thank you guys for watching, and again, if you like to subscribe, please do. If not, that's cool too. Any questions or comments, please put them below. Thank you.